I've gotta keep the calm before the storm. I don't want less, I don't want more. Must bar the windows and the doors to keep me safe, to keep me warm. Yeah, my life is what I'm fighting for. Can't part the sea, can't reach the shore. And my voice becomes the driving force. I won't let this pull me overboard. God, keep my head above water, don't let me drown. It gets harder, I'll meet you there at the altar as I fall down to my knees. Don't let me drown, drown, drown. Don't let me drown. So pull me up from down below, 'cause I'm underneath the undertow. Come dry me off and hold me close. I need you now, I need you most. God, keep my head above water, don't let me drown. It gets harder, I'll meet you there at the altar as I fall down to my knees. Don't let me drown, drown, drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown, drown, drown. And keep my head above water, above water.
Good afternoon, starseeds, beloved twin flames, brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for viewing again. This week it's the twin flame reading from the 7th till the 14th of October. My time flies. It seems like it's going quicker and quicker every week. Last week I wasn't able to do the reading as I was in the Netherlands, and a lot of stuff coming up and going on. So I apologize for that. So I had to let you wait in suspension for this reading for this week. And a lot of things have changed. We've been to the 110 portal, and Venus in retrograde at the moment. That you feel the energies are retreating, and that you probably need more space and time for yourself to withdraw, or go outside, take a walk, or do some creative things for yourself, because the creative things, creative times are coming up now. When we go within and withdraw, we want to do some more creative work. Also, the Venus is going retrograde, and that means that our views of love will change, can change, or will be changing. You get a different view. It could be that ex-partners coming back to you because of the retrograde. It also is possible that you will support yourself more in self-love, and really think about what love really means to you. And you will discover that the love you receive, that love is everywhere, and that it's not connected to a partner. So that means that your self-love will grow. And it's always very, very interesting to see what it does when you have self-love and self-nurturing for yourself, so that you will attract a lot of people into your life, and also people that starts to resonate with you or already resonate with you. But you see that the perfect partner is coming closer and closer when you withdraw yourself, or that you get into celibacy, or that you contain your self-love for yourself. And that means that other people see that love within you, and they get drawn by you into their surroundings. And you will meet more soul family, you will meet more friends, family, but also partners in your life. And if there's a twin flame, if you're already in a twin flame relationship, or you're still in separation, and there is not the right partner yet on your path, it means that there is still some work to be done within. And if you do the work within, you will receive the love that will come to you in December, when or was it November, where it's 40 days that Venus is going retrograde. And after this period, you will see that more love will come into you, and it will withdraw in. So at the moment, I want to share with you what's going on in Divine Masculine space, in his head space. And I also want to show you the new cards. This is the Lemurian Star Child Oracle deck. And this is an amazing deck, a really amazing deck. It's not even out yet. It's created by my friend Leanne Carpenter and Michael Kroon. They co-created these amazing cards. And because I worked with them with light language, and they gave me transmissions in their workshops. So I'm really honored that they made this deck specially for me to work with. And I'm the first one at the moment. So I expect that the new deck of them will come out around February, end of January, February. And then it's probably out there for sale. So I will keep you posted on this. But these are very... It's a guidance for the new paradigm. It's the guidance that will bring you to a higher level of consciousness of 5D. And it's heart opening, it's loving, it's, everything, all the cards I went through yesterday, all the cards are so really connected, but also synchronizing. And not only one, they're all synchronizing with my energy, and probably with a lot of other people's energy. So I want you to I want to introduce these cards to you as clarifiers. So it will be very, very interesting how these cards will work with the normal decks. So, and let's see what's in the... That's what I'm really grateful for them and work with them and come into my life, because those people mean a lot to me. Okay, so let's go on and see what's in the mind space of the Divine Masculine. He's carrying the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, I see he's working on his money. He is working on a new circle of his life. You know, he is leaving a lot of stuff behind, and he is starting a new circle. He ended some situations for himself that was not really necessary and flowing for him anymore. It didn't suit him anymore. So he let go of old stuff, and now when he let go of it, he starts to climb. He starts to climb to a new energy, to a new circle in his life, and that will bring him a lot of fruition. It will give him a lot of happiness. It will give him a lot of new energies, because his energy is not scattered anymore. And he went from the outside, looking from the outside, now coming nearer and nearer to the inside of his own creation. So the sun will go and shine within him, and he will create more things that's really appropriate for him. So a lot of masculine are really also looking at the future of turning the wheel around, the going within and feel within what he really wants, what he really needs in his life, what is important in his life. So what he's doing is he is retreating and taking rest. Go find the rest within himself, and go quiet his mind, quiet the ego, take care of others, take care of himself. That's his heart space. That's how he feels. He feels peaceful. He feels peaceful in his heart space. He probably made decisions that would give him more peace, would give him more peace for himself. And with this peace, also love will come in. Love for himself when he turns inside, when he really turns inside. How does he seize the relationship? He is guarding himself. He is guarding himself from the relationship. He knows that he's coming out of a hard battle. He had a battle, and not everybody was on his side. And he knows that this new project that he where he's taking action in is, if you see it this way, it's blooming. It's blooming. It starts to bloom. It starts to grow. It's slowly, but it grows. He's still holding it. He still holds what's dear for him, and he wants to let it grow in fruition, and that's for the better for him. But he also is a little bit guarded. You know, he was wounded, but he is starting a new phase in his circle in his life to grow and to make things right. I feel he's making things right for himself, and not so much for his partner, but more for him. But that's how he sees the relationship. Everyone who wants to come in and near him, and I don't see, especially for his specific for his twin partner, he's a little bit guarded because he's hurt in the past. He's hurt. So he has to go to a time of space, of inner reflection, take time for himself. And he sees the relationship one of that he still has to defend something that he really loves. That's what comes through now. That's he is really holding on to something he loves, and he has the feeling he has to defend it all the time. He has to defend what he loves, and he doesn't want to defend it. It must be in flow, and he let things go. He let things more in a flow. He is holding on to the things he loves. He don't want to be defended anymore. Oh, I hear he has no need to defend him and himself anymore, because he made already the choice to step forward and start a new energy, start a new situation, and that he wants to let it grow. He puts effort in it. He puts effort to let things grow at the moment. So it could be that there was a other situation that he needs to defend himself in two kind of situations, and he was tired of that, and now he made the decision, okay, I'm choosing for the thing that really is near to my heart. That's really, yeah, that's really near to my heart, and I will keep that. I will hold on to that, because that gives me joy, that gives me new opportunities, it gives me a new way of starting my life by myself. What's in the Divine Feminine space? The Divine Feminine is feeling tired, is only looking at the cups that are empty. She has 3 full cups, but she still looks at the 1 cup that's empty. And there's a new cup coming in. There's a new cup of love coming in that will support her and that will guide her. But she wants, she's focusing too much on that empty cup, that it's still not full. And that means that she has to focus herself more on the things she needs, on the things of her self-love, of creating more energy, of creating more time and space for herself to fill up that 1 cup for herself, and not looking for the outside to fill the cup. So it's very necessary for the female who are in separation that they go on with their journey, hold on to the journey. I know that you guys are sometimes so tired of waiting, so tired of not getting the creation and not getting the honor that you really deserve. So let it go. Let it go. You know, don't focus too much on the journey. Focus on yourself. Focus on your self-healing. And you will draw in people when you're in your self-love. A lot of attention, a lot of opportunities, a lot of projects. So concentrate on you and on your projects. Because I have the feeling that divine masculine will come and will return. And what is in her heart space? There are so many things that are, I have to find the right angle of light. Just a minute. Yeah, here. She has so many projects and things in her life that gives her opportunities of love. Everything she sees in her life, she looks at it with love. Everything in her life, every project, every situation, she gives love to it so it can grow. Without love, your projects can't grow. So she gives every project love. Every situation she gives love. And all the opportunities will come in by that. Because love attracts. She has the opportunity to draw in money, the opportunity to draw in passion, to draw in love, to draw in a partner, giving love to the unseen, giving love to every bird, every flower, every leaf, what she sees. She's going with nature, she's going in flow. And that's really what's going on in her heart. She's opening her heart for everything that needs love, instead of concentrating on things that are not there. How is she seeing the relationship? She is guarding the relationship, but she's also guarding herself. She is standing for a door. She's standing before the door, and that door is closed. And she will guard this house. She will guard the situation. She will guard her family. She will guard her children from people from the outside, because she knows how much worth that love is. You know, how much the love, it costs her a lot of energy. It costs a lot of energy and love for the divine feminine to stand strong and keep everybody out of this situation. And it's not about that she does it on purpose, that she keeps people out. No, she just fights, and she just stands where she's standing for. She's standing for her children, and she doesn't want anyone to destroy this relationship between her and her twin partner. So she's not fighting, she's just guarding it. She's not fighting it, she's guarding it, she's protecting it. And she protects herself, because of the lot of energy she draws in, a lot of men who she draws in. Also, she draws in a lot of players, people who are playing or manipulating, and still coming from an ego place, wanting attention, or after not being treated right. And she says, you know, I send you a lot of love, I send you a lot of healing, but I'm guarding everything what's mine. I'm guarding everything what is dear to me. And nobody else will I will guard my heart also if it's necessary. You know, there's nobody else coming in than her twin flame. And if there are people that are messing with her, she's not allowing it. She's not allowing it. If there is this separation, she's not allowing other people to destroy her family or to destroy her twin flame, that or the twin flame relationship. She's just guarding it. So that's how she sees the relationship. She's holding space for it, but she's not taking any shit. That's what I feel. She's not taking any worthless and manipulating words, because she's just pushing through it. She just sees through it. And you don't come in this time of age going to the 5D relationship, going to the 5D energies we're already transcending to. She is not taking any manipulation energy anymore, because she's seeing through it. So if you come with an open heart, if you come with love and kindness, you know, that's fine. But don't take the divine feminine for granted, because you're out. If you take her for granted, she is out, because all the divine feminine know their worth. They're no women to play with, because most of them we're all goddesses. So we're not a princess anymore. We're goddesses. You have to show your love. You have to honor us for who we are, for the fight, the love and the fight and the warrior energy we put in there to guard and sustain our twin flame relationship through thick and thin. And that's what the divine feminine is doing at the moment. She's guarding and she's healing everything that needs to be healed. What supports the divine masculine? He is taking a stand. He is doing things slow. Money supports him. He is making his way to... he is preparing his way from a knight to the king. So if he knows that he can provide for his divine feminine, and he wants to be generous to her, supporting her, standing behind her, giving her space, giving her his love, his attention, and he does it on a really slow pace, he will come from this knight into his kingdom, into this loving king. He is making the effort, and that will support him. That is also how he wants to be treated by his divine feminine. He wants to show that he is this king for her, that he is this king, and that he can step up for her without manipulation, without any agendas, but full in love and compassion and fire for her. So that's how he sees the relationship. Yeah, that's how he sees the relationship. He's coming to offer the Divine Feminine his cup and say, I came from this place. I made my way out of here, taking care of the wheel of fortune, taking care of my money, providing for myself, providing for my dear ones, providing for everything who needs it. And I need to close down things, and in a very generous and very loving way, because it's also protecting the house, protecting the children. That's what I see. If you're twin flame and you have no children together, they will make effort for you. They will offer you things to put more effort in it, to be this king for you, to be this king. And what supports the Divine Feminine? What supports her is standing under the moon and fill up all her cups by herself. Withdrawn, go in, within, go in deep. It's not that she's walking away from love here. She is surrounded by love. And she stands in the middle of it. And her energy is going to the moon, is going within, is going to herself. So she knows that she can offer each cup to someone else, to heal them, to love them, to nourish them. And she will stand under the moon and ask for gratitude, ask for her dreams, ask for guidance. And she gives her gratitude and her devotion to it. So everything will be filled. And she knows that she will draw in all the energies she needs. And that will support her. It really supports her. She is this passionate woman with all the wisdom and all the nourishment. She isn't dependent on love from someone outside. Doesn't mean she doesn't want it. That's a different thing. But she is not depending on the love of someone outside herself. And I see that because of this, what she sees in the relationship, that she is passionate, that she sees fire, that she sees longing, that she sees compassion, and that there is a new start. There is a new start for her Divine Masculine. There is a new adventure coming up. And he is offering his cup to her. He is offering from love. And he wants to be this king. And she sees that. That's how he sees her, that she offers her cup, that she gives love. And that is what she sees, is that the passion is ignited. You know, I have the feeling people, a lot of people who are connected with their twin flames and were separate with the twin flames, that there's a new energy coming in of passion for each other and knowing each other, starting to learn each other all over again, because both of them are not the same partners who they were, say, a year ago. So that's what I see. They went through huge transformations. They lost both a lot. But I see also by the Divine Feminine that she's still guarding and holding space for this twin flame relationship. That she is moving a step upwards. She's really moving a step upwards. And that she's really supporting him in everything he does. And he shows his love to her. So there's a new thing, a new wave coming in. I have also the feeling they're both more healed. Is that the way I can say that? Yeah, that's what I feel. Yeah, I hear yes. They're both more healed, so they can come together in a different way than they used to. And there always will be things that come up in the relationship, in the twin flame, and also when you're connecting with your twin flame in 5D, know that you always can protect them from other energies that wants to come in. But the first thing you have to do is guard yourself, guard your energy, so no other energies can come in to get you off balance. We had a few months that was really, really, really tough, and we were all out of balance, and we were all in this phase of letting go, and surrender, and purging and getting stuff out. And that was really needed. It was really needed. Because we can't go on in old situations, in karmic situations. Karmic situations is a situation to learn from. And if you learn from that situation, you can let go. You found what you created a situation that needed to see if it was the right thing to be in. And that's also for the feminine and also for the masculine. So I think the wheel turns around now, shifting. We're going almost to the end of October, to the new year of the goddess new year of death and new birth. Everything dies, everything seems empty, is dead, is retreating. But underneath, deep in the earth, there's a new seed coming slowly, till to blossom, to fruition. The seeds are already planted. So we only need divine timing till that will come to fruition. Okay, what's the challenge for the divine masculine. His challenge is children. It can be that his divine feminine has children, and that he is not able to adopt or to integrate, or could be, I feel, could be jealousy, that the children get more attention, more love, more that I think a lot of male energies getting a hard time with these energies. Doesn't have to be, you know, doesn't have to be. But I feel that the children will play a very big role in his life. And that's a really big challenge. Because if the divine masculine has children on his own, and he loves his children dearly, like most of the fathers do. You know, they love their children, and they're separated with partners or whatever, and they have to find a way to adopt other children. And knowing that his children are not getting the attention they really need, they will get themselves in a state of guilt. They will get themselves in a state of guilt. What I also see is there's a lot of judgment, still a lot of judgment from the divine masculine to the divine feminine, how she lives her life. How he wants her to, he needs to surrender to the divine order instead of the judgment, because it's not our place to judge people. It's not our place to, we can have we can have our meaning, we can have our thoughts about it, but it's not our place to judge someone, because you don't know in which shoes they are. You don't know what they went through. You don't know how their path went. So it's so don't judge the children. Don't judge the divine feminine. It's really a place for it's really a place for not to go there. And it's an ego thing. It's an ego thing. Know that the divine always got your back, and that you're always supported by the divine. So there is no need for judgment. It's just the ego that judge all the time. And because out of judgment there is also manipulating coming. So his challenge is not to manipulate by children or with the children or through the children, but and not to manipulate the divine feminine, but it's go with the flow and keep yourself open to everything. What's the challenge of the divine feminine? The divine feminine is love, is bathing in love, bathing in situations and people and friends who offer her love, who offers her support, who offers her everything. And it's also a challenge because she is accepting it. And and I see because of this one, it's very hard for her accepting it, because she's leaving afterwards. Afterwards, she is getting or cold feet, or getting scared and leave again. She's probably, a lot of Divine Feminine are also very scared or fearful of receiving all his love again, of the Divine Masculine receiving all his love, and that he will leave again. I think that's with a lot of Divine Feminine a really, really real fear, because that's what they did before. So why would he doesn't do it again, you know? If I give him all my attention and all my love again, he probably won't accept it. He probably will go again. So she is, a lot of Divine Feminine are scared of receiving the love. Receiving the love. Because they made choices that didn't serve them both. And when your Divine Masculine is coming back to you, I will assure you, it will not be the same. Because I feel a lot of Divine Masculine learned their lesson. A lot of the Divine Masculine learned what true love is about. And even if there is a situation that you don't match up on certain things, and you doesn't resonate with certain things, it means that the love can still be there, you know. And I see that a lot of Divine Feminine have to stand still and not start off running, you know. It could be that there is another situation, that you're in different states or in different countries, and that you really enjoy the love with each other and enjoy the time with each other, and then you have to leave again. And that the separation is getting harder and harder and harder every time you leave, or that he leaves. I see also a situation that there are a lot of female energies, that there are females who are in a third party energy, you know. Just get out of the third party energy. Don't interact with the energies. Get out. And I can understand when he comes back to you and everything synchronized, everything is passionate, everything is like be one again with each other, that it's so hard to let him go to someone else. But you have to let it go, and you have to step out of the energy, because you're really destroying yourself. And you keep it, you keep that alive. That's it. Take the responsibility for your own actions. Feed that relationship by let him go and come and go, and between two women all the time, you keep hurting yourself. You keep hurting someone else. So get out of that situation and focus on your own. Focus on your self-love. Focus on the love of all your projects, all the people, all the friends around you, because you have the love that's already there. So they will come and will find out for themselves what's the right choice to make. What's the right choice to make? Okay. Let's get some clarifiers here. I have to shuffle very carefully. I'll turn them around. Okay. For the Divine Feminine, why is she guarding? She's guarding the situation. She's guarding herself, but she needs to forgive. A lot of Divine Feminine needs to forgive. Forgive themselves for being a part of the situation. Own your own faults. Own it. And forgive yourself. But also forgive him. Forgive him hurting you. Forgive him for wanting revenge. Forgive him for they didn't know better at that time. Because their unconscious mind or their unconsciousness drew them into something that they felt lack of. And the lack was within themselves. It wasn't about you. It was all about themselves. You know? Most of the men who leaves a relationship isn't about you. It's because they feel the lack within. They couldn't fill up their own space. So that's forgive yourself. Forgive them. Look at the horizon. Look at the sun. There's a new dawn coming in. There's a new sun coming in. There's new light coming in. You can see it from all sides. Just sit in meditation and forgive yourself. Look at other things that give you pleasure. That if you forgive, you can grow. If you forgive everything, the burden will drop down from your back. You will get butterflies. You get your wings when you forgive. When you forgive. But that doesn't make that you are foolish if you forgive someone. But you also need to forgive yourself. You know? For making choices for other people that hurt them. You know, we all make mistakes. And that's because of mistakes we grow. It doesn't mean you have to look the other way. It's forgiving. It's releasing yourself of burdens. Why is the Divine Masculine holding on? Because he knows there's abundance. He's holding on to this because of there's abundance, there is love, there is connection coming, there is insights. He starts to know. He starts to abundance. He knows how to make abundance for himself. So he doesn't need anyone else around him anymore to create that abundance. So he can create it by himself. And he thought that he had too much lack of it, that he was always thinking in not having enough, or not being enough, or not being enough for someone else. No, he starts to believe now, and he sees that his divine feminine will create abundance. He sees her as creating abundance. He sees her as being his support that grows. That's how he sees her. And that's how she sees him, about being forgiven. Forgive him and grow out of it. Forgiveness is something he needs to do for himself. And he sees her as abundance. Let's see why he judged. He has to arise above judgment. Oh wow, this is beautiful. He has to arise above judgment, arise above the ego, above the things he has a conviction of. He has to let go. He has to rise above it. And if he does, he will be enlightened and be playful again, like the dolphins, and be free. And he has the knowledge of the dolphins and play around like the dolphins' energy. Rise above the waters, the inner waters of sadness, the inner waters. Dive deep within yourself. Why are you judging other people? And when you dive deep, you will discover that other people are judging you, and you take on what other people say. And if you arise above what other people say, you will get this playfulness again. You will blossom. Your crown chakra will open. The divine will work with you. They will guide you. And you will get this inner light to you. Your heart will open. Your light will come in. And you will see things clearer. And you get more signals instead of being judgmental to other people. Wow, beautiful. And why is the divine feminine walking away? And she gets star children. A lot of the divine feminine are connected with the star children. But before the star children come in, there is work to be done. And that's why she needs to leave. That's why she needs to leave. She needs to do the work for the star children who wants to come in. So a lot of the divine feminine they have to retreat, or they want a star child into their lives, but are afraid that the divine masculine will leave them. But if the star child is here And I talk about not trapping your divine masculine, not holding him. The star child will come out of a divine union. And this star child will give the world a better place to live on. We are preparing for the star children to come in. And a lot of our females are do the work to create a new earth, to create that divine, that really divine earth for the children to feel safe, to feel held, to feel loved, to feel nourished. And a lot of divine feminine already do the work by doing the grid work, by doing connecting, clearing spaces, clearing war energies, so the divine star children can come in without trauma, without fear, and they can do their work and change this earth, what really needs to be done, because they are the chosen ones. So the divine feminine will go her path for a while to know what her mission is and concentrate on that. So this is the reading for this week. I will check on the Romance angel cards. Yes. So we really want to do the work together and need to do the work together. And if we do the work together, we will rise. You know, we will come together and we will rise. We will find our divine partner who walks with us, who will do the work with us, who will support us. It's not about coming together, having a very nice life, and that's it. And go in the house and create a family. No, you have to do the work together. And not only the inner work, also the outer work for Mother Earth, for Gaia, to make the world a better place. Oh, let's get these. They fell out. Soulmate. You deserve love. And get rid of codependency issues. I'll put it here. Okay. Codependency issues. Free yourself. One. Center for both of them. Let go of control issues on both sides, masculine and feminine. For the divine masculine, you know she is your soulmate. You know. Yes, this is your soulmate. Your divine feminine is your soulmate. And you knew that for a long, long time. But you didn't want to see. You did not want to see it anymore. You felt out. You felt out of love. You felt lack. You were afraid. You were afraid that she would leave you. You were afraid. You had to solve your fear issues about this. And you made a choice, most of the divine masculine made a choice they're not happy with. They're not happy with. And you deserve love for the Divine Feminine because you're lovable. You are lovable because you are love. And if you're love, you know, other people will love you. Other people will draw you in as love. Because some people do see that you're this lovable person. Both have to release, or for the Divine Masculine, release codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This codependency of feeling afraid of being left alone, addiction, sex addiction, drug addiction, alcoholism. You have to let those things go. Also about attention, the need for attention, let it go. Codependency, or somebody else is codependent on you. You know, it could all go all ways. So take out of it what really is serving you. Take out of it what's really serving you. And free yourself for the Divine Feminine. Free yourself from codependency. Free yourself from control issues. Free yourself from attachments. It's time to take back control of your own life. And that's also about forgiveness. You need to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Because when you forgive yourself of doing the things for the greater good of all, it's also a sacrifice. So if you sacrifice everything for the greater good of all, and you had to make that choice, then you have to forgive yourself for leaving everything behind, because that was needed for the greater good of all. So forgive yourself for that. Communicate about it. And know, because of that you deserve love also. That you not only have to give the love, but also open yourself to receive the love. And for a lot of feminine, it's very hard to receive the love because of betrayal, because of their partner left, moved out, started traveling, had to let go of someone, partner who died. All kind of scenarios are possible, but know that you also deserve love, and that you set yourself open for that love. And not only for love, but also for intimacy, also for sexuality. It's now when Venus is going retrograde, it's time for you to open yourself up, to choose other different kind of loves into your life, for intimacy to come in, for enjoy the sexuality. So forgive yourself. Take time for yourself and set yourself free. Release yourself of codependency. That's for the masculine. And yes, you know it's your soulmate. But both of them need to let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Don't pressure. Don't manipulate. Don't do anything. If it comes, it will come anyway, in the divine timing. In divine timing. If you let go of all the control issues, then there will be a perfect time to come together. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm giving the Twinflame Healing Journey Retreat in Avalon on the 20th and 21st of October, and I still have 2 places left. So if you're interested to get healed on the land of Avalon, Glastonbury, where the heart chakra of the world is, you need to heal your heart, you need to heal your divine masculine and feminine, bring them back in balance, and get ready for your twin flame to come in, and get him in sooner than you expect, because we're getting in the third wave now, the third wave of twin flames that comes together. So if you're interested, send me an email. Down below, you in the subscription box, you will find all the links you need. I will thank all my viewers and so much for viewing every week. Sorry I couldn't do it last week, but I will make it up with a longer video this time. Thank you for all the donations, and I love you all. And I see you next week. Bye bye.